Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Bob here. Thanks so much for stopping by. So today we're going to be taking a look at the latest from Boldr watches with their brand new Boldr Expedition. Now these come out in a few different colorways, all named after famous mountains. This particular version is the Sinai, and I think it's my favorite of the bunch. I just like the stealthy look with that pop of orange. Now I was going to do my regular tabletop review, but this watch came in just at the right time. I have kind of a little trip slash adventure planned. I don't want to give it away to you guys quite yet, but we're going to be getting the watch out there for some real world wrist time before we come back for the full review. All right, guys, so we've made it to our final destination. Welcome to beautiful Costa Rica. I think the Expedition is going to make for a great watch for the trip. It's got a solid build quality, 200 meters of water resistance as well, which is good for some of the activities that we might get up to while we're here, and it looks good too. I have to admit, I did bring a few other watches on the trip, but I think this one's going to be getting the heavy workload this time. So beautiful country so far, and really looking forward to spending a week with the Expedition on wrist. Look at this, guys. Sea turtle.
Camera, you
Can I hold it out like that?
yeah, you can hold it out like
Okay.
that. And you break at the end.
Oh boy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Holy cow! Woo-hoo! The Boldr Expedition. Great watch for zip lining. All right, this is the last one. Woohoo! All right, guys, so it's been an epic week with the Boldr Expedition on wrist. If you guys want to see the full version of the trip, I'm going to do a separate kind of a travel vlog, and I'll leave a link below where you can find that. Probably posted around the same time as this video, but let's get back home and get in for a closer look at the Expedition. Alright guys, so made it back home safe and sound, and I have to say the Boldr made for a great watch for the trip. I brought a total of 4 watches on the trip, but the Expedition got, I'd say, about 75% of the wrist time. I want to go over some of the details and specifications, but one of the reasons it was nice to wear was just the comfort of it. The rubber strap wore really nicely. It's a sturdy rubber, but still soft. Kind of has that tire tread look, which pairs well with the overall design. Good heavy-duty buckle there. It's a signed buckle, and the 2 rubber keepers really keep the end of the strap secure and in place. Now, although this is meant to be more of a field or military style watch, it does have some of the features of a diver, including the inner rotating bezel, which is operated by the screw down crown with the orange stripe at the 2 o'clock. Both of the crowns are screw down crowns and smooth to operate, very easy to screw back in. On top of that, the water resistance is 200 meters, which for me gives me a little bit more peace of mind, even when going to shallower depths doing water sports like snorkeling and things like that. As far as the dial go, we have the contrasting orange markers and hands against the black for legibility. The one negative with the orange is the loom formula they're using isn't quite as bright and long-lasting as typical loom, but it's better than I expected and was totally usable in low light situations. Up top, we have the Boldr logo printed in white along with the Expedition Automatic and the Water Resist just above the 6. At 4 is the date framed in orange, and overall just a very well laid out dial to me. The other thing that made this a nice wear on the trip was the size. The case comes in at a width of 41 millimeters, lug to lug is 48 millimeters, the lug opening is 20 millimeters, and the thickness is a little on the tall side, coming in at 14 millimeters. That does include the double domed sapphire crystal. The crystal you can see here with the reflection from the studio lights does have an AR coating. The case is PVD coated, giving it that stealthy feel. There's some interesting angles to it, especially around the lugs that add to the cool look of the watch. One thing I always look forward to from Boldr is their case back artwork, which really suits the watch in this case with the boot print in the maze. The main crown is signed with the inner bezel crown having that orange ring there. So let's get this back on wrist here for a second. And here it is, and I just realized I totally forgot to talk about one of the most important things with the watch, and that is the movement. The watch is running the Sellita SW200. Not sure the exact accuracy, but during the trip it didn't gain or lose enough time that I noticed or had any issue with it. So overall, very happy with how it performed. As of right now, these are available for pre-order for $499 on their site. I'll leave a link below where you can find them. So that's it, guys, for the Boldr today. Keep an eye out for a subscriber giveaway video here in the next day or two. I have some straps and a couple of watches up for grabs. Thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. Alright, so one test that the Boldr has to pass for me is the hammock test. These can be dangerous. I have fallen from them before. Let's try. Yeah, it's a pass. Definitely a pass.